Welcome to your Faith Update. While she was enjoying a transatlantic ocean trip, Billie Burke, the famous actress, the actress who played Glinda on The Wizard of Oz, you know, the Good Witch, she noticed a gentleman seated at the next table, and he was just miserable. I mean, he was suffering from a horrible cold. "Are you uncomfortable?" she asked the gentleman. He nodded his head. "I'll tell you just what to do for it," she said. "Go back to your stateroom, drink plenty of orange juice, take a couple of aspirin, and then find every blanket you possibly can, cover up with it, and just sweat the cold out. I know what I'm talking about. I'm Billie Burke from Hollywood." The man smiled warmly, and he introduced himself and said, "Thank you. I'm Dr. Mayo from the Mayo Clinic." Now, when I first heard that story, it caused me to laugh. I thought that was rather humorous. Here's Billie Burke, of course from Hollywood, telling Dr. Mayo from the Mayo Clinic how to deal with a cold. Now, Billie's advice may have been perfectly fine. As a matter of fact, it may have even worked. I don't know. But telling Dr. Mayo how to deal with a cold? Well, how many times have you and I said something that made us look foolish or embarrassed us? I would dare say it's been quite often in our lifetime. If you've lived any years at all, you've opened mouth and inserted foot a number of times, and I know I have. Well, the Bible tells us in the book of Proverbs, chapter 17, verse 28, "Even a fool, when he holdeth his peace, is counted wise, and he that shutteth his lips is esteemed a man of understanding." The Bible tells us that even a fool, as long as he holds his tongue, as long as he doesn't speak, is perceived or viewed as being, well, a wise man. But the moment he or she opens their mouth betrays their appearance. Well, I want to just encourage you, and even myself, to be very careful what we say and who we say it to think through what we're going to say, to be careful that we don't betray ourselves, that we don't reveal that we're not quite as wise as we might like to believe, or even as we appear. Let's be careful what we say. Matter of fact, let's just be slow to speak more often than we are quick to speak. Billie Burke offered some probably good advice. I would imagine she knew some kind of old-time remedy. But Dr. Mayo, are you kidding me? Wow, that would have been embarrassing. How many times will we open our mouths and be embarrassed? May God help us to make sure that what we say and how we present ourselves is in a Christ-honoring fashion, that we do nothing to discredit or dishonor the Lord Jesus. Let's be careful that we don't speak unless we have something worthy of saying. May God bless you.